Howdy everyone. Sorry about the lighting, it is starting to get dark, but I've got a few lights on, so hopefully it will light things up a bit. I've just finished up a full, basically brainstorming session, basically summarising the road to 1 million. Just for a bit of context, I'm nowhere near that. I'm not even making like $1,000 a month kind of thing, so like I'm starting from bare minimum. But I've basically planned it all out. We've got the building the main program, so that validate offer, run ads, build out the program, um, optimize and refine it, make sure to get like testimonials, and then from there we scale. But because we're building an empire, so it's actually a lot more than that. Because that's one side of it, but we're going to scale it like massively. So we've also got the marketing flywheel set up, and basically this will involve um, YouTube, because that's like an insane um, marketing tactic, because the algorithm works for you. So I've got the main YouTube channel, and this is just going to be just branded as my name most likely, and I just give basically heaps of free value. So core mission is to attract and convert editors and creators into the Edit Accelerator program, which is over here. And it will be on like tutorials, mini lessons, which are high value and front end content. So basically all the fancy stuff all on this, but also probably more simple, in-depth, just screen record and camera on my face kind of thing, just in-depth stuff. So tutorials, workflow breakdowns, subtle call to action. So things like if you want the full system, link in the description. Another CTA format. If you want to actually implement this and get faster results, check out the Edit Accelerator, because then it's like, oh, we've learned heaps of value from this guy on YouTube and Edit Accelerator, if you know what I mean. And so that, and then you'll be like, oh, surely that's it. Not quite, because we've got the main YouTube channel, and that's like, if you could think of that as almost the fence, oh, how would I say it? Just the main kind of, if you think of everyone's main channels like Mr. Beast and all that, it's like all the really impressive looking stuff, well produced. But I'm also going to go, so we've got the main, and I'm also going to have a more secret, raw YouTube channel. And this is more for building emotional connection and long-term trust. And the content is going to be just really simple, raw, what you're watching now. Will be on the raw channel. Haha, forgot that. But yeah, so this video will be on there, and it's like a documentary feed, posting behind the scenes of building, editing setups, struggles, thoughts, wins and failures, just showing off the real kind of what actually is going on kind of thing. And it's no thumbnails, no edits, literally just record it here. This is on my phone, by the way. I could and should be using this bad boy, but on the phone's way easier. Just gonna, because I can whip this out anywhere. I don't always have my camera with me, but I most likely have my phone in my pocket. I can whip it out, and that's good. But yeah, just authenticity. So nothing fancy. For context, I'm a videographer, so like I'll be wanting the crispy audio, crispy visuals, all that kind of stuff. And the fact that I'm opting to film on the phone that's something. And then from there we go into, I think this is more for the main business side of things. This is the paid ad funnel system, because the YouTubes, those are for kind of bringing in organic traffic, organic customers, organic clients. So I don't need to pay for ads, and that kind of, all of that might take over in the end, and I won't be needing to do ads. But using ads is a real scale proof method to scale really fast and get lots of numbers very quickly. And the simple paid ad funnel system is basically, you've got the produced ad, and so this is, think of this as the system as if you were seeing the ad and you clicked on the link. So you see the ad, and then you'll be taken to the VSL/landing page/short explainer. And from there, that will hopefully convert you into the checkout, or free nurturing lead magnet kind of thing, but mainly checkout. So go from, you'll land on the ad will hopefully direct you to the landing page with the value video and short explainer, and then that should hopefully take you to the checkout. Or if you're not actually selling, you're just giving value and building trust, then it might be a lead magnet. But that's the main system. I was also, because it's obviously the road to 1 million, so I'm actually supposed to, I feel like this hasn't quite done it, to be honest. Whoops. But that's the main kind of structure of it. But yeah, but basically, because this system here should basically take it from 0 to 10k a month, and then from 10k to 100k, it's basically all of the same, but fledged out. So just off the top of my head, when I look at this, from 0 to 10, that's basically where I am now, and that's the complete start, because the program's not even built yet. I don't even have validation. That's the first thing I need to do. But from there, from 10k to 100k, it's basically, because the program will already be built, and so that will be getting optimized, modules will be getting added, and that will be able to be scaled like crazy through running ads. And at this point, the YouTube channel should have traction, and so 1 to 2 videos a week should be bringing in stuff. And by that point, this is where the actual flywheel comes in, because the channel would have been up for long enough where it's gained enough traction where the content kind of runs itself, like it gains consistent views and it kind of builds on top of each other. So like there'll be 20 videos maybe already on the channel, however many it will be, and with each video it kind of feeds all the other videos and it just grows itself. That's why it's called the flywheel. And so you can't necessarily scale a YouTube channel in terms of what an ad can do, because you can just feed an ad more money and it'll get shown to more people, but it's got its own kind of growth system. Hopefully that makes sense. And that goes the same for the raw channel. The raw channel is not really, whether it grows or not, that's completely, it doesn't really matter. But it will be also good documentation. So like this video here will be on there. And the whole system, kind of everything together, kind of feeds itself. And I probably need to go more in depth on the 10 to 100k, but I suppose it's all kind of, because like with the ads, once I get to 10k a month, it's the money from that basically feeds the ads, which scales itself, because the more you feed into the ads, the more it gets shown to people, and theoretically the more people go into the program, and the more people we have go through the program, the more testimonials we get, and those testimonials can be used as social proof on the main YouTube channel. And then so it all kind of, it's like a massive flywheel setup now that I think about it. Wow. But yeah, that's the plan to, and I suppose that road to 1 mil doesn't even count all the other ventures, because ultimately it's an empire. This is one part of the empire, because there'll be probably a little bit of money coming in from AdSense, barely anything, don't rely on it, but it still helps. The main money will be coming in from the accelerator program. The ads are sucking the money, but printing money at the same time, because you might feed it, I don't know, let's just say $50 a day or something, and it might bring in 200. So you'll spend $200 the next day, and it might bring in 400, and you might spend 400 the next day, and it might bring in 800. You get the idea. But like, I'm kind of in the works at the moment with a lady I know who wants to build her own program. Even though I haven't done my own yet, I kind of know a little bit about it. So I'm going to be helping her, and that's another part of the empire, because that will be bringing in money, because it will be probably a contract on percentages. So like a certain percentage of sales or whatever, and that works well, because the harder I work and the more it scales, the more kind of comes in. It's going to be like a passive income at the end of the day. And this isn't even including J-Cup Media, but that's more hands-on client work, and that's what I'm trying to steer clear of, but I'll always do freelance. But yeah, that's the road to 1 million. Happy days. And then from there we just scale to 10. Yeah. Oh well. Cool, thanks for tuning in. I've just explained the whole strategy behind this now. That's the documentary for me to look back on later on. Yeah, happy days. Cool. Okay. I'll see you in the next one, eh? Keep hustling.